Okay guys, I'm back out here working on the dually, the rocker repair still. Um, One thing I found was I found some um, like chips and stuff, and they were kind of rusty um, around some of them chips. So what I've done is I've isolated all of them, and I've gone down to bare metal, sanding the rust and everything away. um, So I've done that. Also, one thing you're going to notice here is I've got my seam sealer down on my seam. Basically did it the same way I did in the 1500. I may throw a clip the way I did that on here so you can see what I'm talking about. But I got my seam sealer on all the way. I got it on my seam here. I've actually gone under. I got the bodywork underneath done, good enough. Got the Bondo on my weld seam there. As good as I'm going to do down there. I'm going to use the bed liner again, so it's not that important down there to get everything smoothed out. So right now I'm in the process of the cab corner, and I got my first application of the short hair fiberglass filler. Probably going to be done back here. Maybe just a little bit more sanding around here. I can feel it's a little high, I think, right here. But I'm probably just gonna sand this side a little more. Again, it's behind the bed. Not really concerned with that. Right here, I can see I'm gonna have to do some more work, and it feels low right around in here. So I'm gonna need more filler. Probably gonna have to sand this a little more before I do the second application of filler. You can't really explain how to do body work on a video. I mean, there's all kinds of videos, guys showing how to do it, but until you actually get out and try to straighten a panel, you really don't have any idea what you're doing. You can go by the book and do everything they say, but until you get some experience at it, honestly, you're not going to be very good at it. I mean, it's going to take a while to be able to get the feel of how to do this. It just doesn't. It's not really as easy as it sounds, I guess, when someone's explaining it to you. I mean, there's tons of videos on YouTube. You can watch them all, and you still ain't gonna get it right until you get some experience under your belt. So that's what I'm doing here. I may show me some mixing up some Bondo, maybe, if you guys want to see that. Maybe I'll show me spreading it down here, and if you guys want to see how I do it, I guess. I'm going to continue on here, and I got to take the dog out, and then I'm going to come back and, like I said, probably sand this a little more. A lot of this you can feel. You run your hands across it, you can almost feel the problem areas. I can feel I'm a little low here. Actually feels like I'm a little high here, and the feel is a big part of it. So I'm gonna get to doing what I gotta do, and then I'll be back. Okay, so here's the short strand reinforced fiberglass that I used, the first coating. This is the Bondo brand, 3M. Can't do much better than 3M. So that's what I use, the cream hardener. Okay, so I'm mixing up my filler here, putting it on my mixing board. And you're going to want to read the directions on the back of whatever filler you're using. They'll tell you, they'll give you an example like a 2-inch puddle or 4-inch puddle, and they'll tell you how much hardener to put in there. Then I'm just gonna mix it up real good. You don't want you want a uniform color. Different fillers have different colors. I've seen green, kind of reddish. This has got like a bluish tint to it. You're also going to want to knead the hardener tube. You want to mix that up real good. So I'm going to mix this up, like I said, real good, uniform color. Then we're going to go start spreading this on the truck. Okay, so this is the second filler I put on here. It's the Evercoat lightweight filler. So this is what I'm going to use to for my final coat of Bondo. So one thing, I just opened this can up, and the hardener here is falling apart. The plastic's all breaking on it. I was kneading it because you gotta knead it to mix up your hardener, and the plastic is just falling apart. So a little disappointed in that. Just opened that, so not good. But I'm gonna tape it up. Probably take it back to the store. But I gotta tape it up. I gotta use it this weekend. Hopefully I'm gonna get this truck done this weekend. So I kind of got to get by until I can take it back. But yeah, that's what I use here. Also, I use this putty board. I don't know, I'm not sure what else they call that. It's just got sheets on it here. And when I'm done, I just pull the sheet off here and then throw that in the garbage, and I got a brand new surface to lay putty on. So that's kind of neat. I'm not sure where you can get one of these, but we've had it for a while. Dad picked it up. I'm not sure where he got it, but it's kind of a neat idea. Okay, so I'm going to start spreading this Bondo on my truck here. For some reason my camera's going in and out of focus for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it's a little more difficult to spread filler on a vertical surface like this, especially when it's actually curving downward. So that's kind of a little awkward, but I'm just spreading it out, trying to build the surface up, not trying to like squeegee it all off. You don't want to take it off the surface. You're trying to apply it evenly, and then also as smooth as you can, because the smoother you get it on there, the less sanding that has to be done after it gets hard. So you're gonna have to put multiple layers of this on. So this is just my first coat here. So just trying to build it up to fill in that little dip where the panel was welded together. Okay, so I'm standing now with the DA. Forgot to put my mask on when I first started. Realized in the middle of it that I wasn't wearing my mask. So you definitely don't want to breathe any of this fiberglass filler in. Probably not the best for you. Okay, so after all this sanding, I've been using 80 grit, by the way. The 80 grit is going to get you, it's going to knock the filler down fast. You also got to be careful you don't knock it down too fast. Again, it's all about experience and knowing how to work this stuff. I think I'm good for the back here. I'm not going to worry about that no more. Up here, I got a flat board here, again with 80 grit, and I'm just, now I'm trying to flatten it. I was using the DA just to kind of get rid of all the extra, get me down. Right here I can still see there's a low spot. I mean, I can actually see it. And especially when I'm sanding with the flat board here, it's pretty obvious that I'm going to need another coat to add some filler right here. But otherwise, it's feeling pretty darn good. So I think I'm going to mix me up another batch here. I'm going to sand this down a little more. Mix me up another batch. Stick some right here. We're going to sand this down. And then I'm gonna call this good. Good enough for what I'm gonna do here anyway. Okay, my last application of Bondo here. Okay, I kind of got my hole filled in here with Bondo, and I ain't gonna be able to get my I ain't gonna be able to get my plug in there, and I ain't gonna be able to get my wand in there. So I gotta open it up. Just gonna use a die grinder to open it back up. Okay, so that concludes the body work, guys, on this side. I've got it close enough to where I need it for the bed liner anyway. I'm stopping right there at 80 grit, and normally you wouldn't do that. You're gonna want to keep going to finer grits. You know, you're gonna want to follow the paint system that you're using. Usually the primer will say, you know, what grit you need to get to prime, and then what grit you need to sand to put your final paint on. But for the bed liner, I'm just going to leave it at 80 grit because the grittier it is, the better that's going to grab a hold and stick. So I'm not looking for a really smooth finish. So that's where I'm at there, and that's where I'm going to stop. Good enough for what I'm doing. So that really concludes the body work on this side. I haven't done the other side yet, but I'm going to paint this side and then move the truck over, and then I'll do the other side. Just going to be easier than trying to do both sides at once here. So this is it for the body work, guys. I'm going to end this video. I'll do a painting video after this one. So I got something a little different in store for the paint on this thing. I know you guys think you know what I'm going to do with it, but you don't. I'm going to save that for the painting video. That'll probably be up next after this one. So I guess stay tuned, guys. So I'm going to keep going on my truck here, and I've got boxes stacking up here for reassembly parts for the truck. If I ever get it done here, you guys have to wait to see what these are. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.